He risked his life to save her, but she was an undercover cop, a dangerous smuggler, a container yard filled with girls headed overseas, and one beautiful face that stopped his heart. He risked everything, even his life, to save her from the mafia. But when she was safe, she pulled out her badge. She wasn't his lover, she was the law. If you love shocking twists, like, subscribe, and watch till the end. This ending will leave you speechless. In the shadows of a massive container shipyard, Marcus Cole, a 32-year-old black man with a scar across his jaw, was the mafia's top smuggler. For years, he transported young girls in sealed containers, shipping them overseas under the orders of the Red Viper cartel. To Marcus, it was survival. Money, power, and fear kept him in the game. But deep down, guilt always lingered. One stormy night, while inspecting a container, Marcus froze. Inside, among the terrified girls, sat a stunning young woman with calm, piercing eyes. She didn't cry. She didn't beg. She just stared at him, fearless. For the first time in years, Marcus felt something strange. His heart raced. He didn't know her, but something about her pulled him in. That night he made a choice. He would save her. Her name was Elena, and when Marcus whispered, "I'll get you out," her expression didn't change, but her silence made him believe she trusted him. Marcus knew the risks. The Red Viper Mafia didn't forgive betrayal. If they caught him helping a girl escape, they'd bury him alive. But something inside him had shifted. Late at night, while guards patrolled the yard, Marcus unlocked Elena's container and guided her out. The sound of their footsteps on the wet concrete echoed like gunshots. Suddenly, Eurowar's voice yelled, "Hey, stop!" Gunfire erupted as the mafia spotted them. Marcus shielded Elena, returning fire, and dragged her through rows of steel containers. He bled from a bullet graze but didn't stop until they reached his old pickup truck. With screeching tires, they escaped the yard into the darkness. Marcus thought he'd saved her life, but soon he'd regret everything. Marcus took Elena to a safe house deep outside the city. His heart pounded, not from fear, but from feelings he couldn't explain. "You're safe now," he said softly. "No one will touch you." For the first time, she smiled, faintly. But then, sirens roared outside. Marcus panicked. "How did they find us?" he shouted. Elena stood, slowly reaching into her jacket, and pulled out a police badge. His jaw dropped. "I'm Detective Elena Carter, FBI," she said firmly. "You're under arrest for human trafficking." Marcus stumbled backwards, shaking his head. "What? I saved you. I risked my life." Her cold gaze didn't soften. "You still smuggled hundreds of girls, Marcus. My job is to stop you." At that moment, Marcus realized the bitter truth. She never loved him. She was never a victim. Armed officers stormed the safe house surrounding Marcus. He didn't resist. He just stood frozen, staring at Elena. "You used me," he whispered. "No," she replied calmly. "I used your heart to save hundreds of innocent lives." The betrayal cut deeper than any bullet. Marcus thought saving her would free his soul, but instead it sealed his fate. As they dragged him away in handcuffs, he kept his eyes on her one last time. But Elena didn't look back. Her duty came first. In court weeks later, Marcus faced decades in prison. But deep inside, he didn't hate Elena. He hated himself for falling for someone who never existed. Sometimes the deadliest weapon isn't a gun, it's trust. And Marcus learned that the hard way.